Hello and welcome everybody back to the League of Ungentlemanly Warfare with Anno 1800. Kebablord here, and yeah, in the last episode we built here our little farmer settlement, which will hopefully provide enough farmers in long term for our entire playthrough. And what we are going to do in this episode is we are going to build the next city, and in this case it will be a worker city so that we don't have all these worker houses scattered all over our islands. I mean, on some islands we already reduced them to rubble. Yeah, here are still some. But yeah, finally we can have everything concentrated in one place. So let's continue. And yeah, good thing we have already some building materials here. And the basic needs, the farmer needs, are already covered. So that should make it easy for us. So let's go straight to work. Of course we are going to build a few farmer houses, since that is unfortunately necessary for our progress. And we now need to wait until we can upgrade them, and now it will be really interesting to find a proper location for additional houses, since I unfortunately placed that district very central without leaving much space. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we will find a way. I mean, okay, we can effectively increase the range of all public buildings by building stone roads, so let's just do that. And that already looks way nicer, if you ask me.
You reached a new milestone.
Fortunately, we don't need that many houses, actually. But on the other side, we also need to compensate for those. In general, what are we going to do with our capital? I mean, we can't let the world's fair stand among nothing. So yeah, in long term, I guess in short term we are going to get rid of these houses first. And then slowly move our investor district over here once we have built all the necessary cities that we need. Okay, then. Ah, okay, here misclicked. And of course, again, we have all these notifications about our trade routes that have minor issues because, well, some ships are not working at full capacity, stuff like that. So completely unnecessary, especially considering that we get for each trade route once, for each of them we get a single message.
You reward our hard graft.
Which is a complete waste if you ask me. So time to check. Yeah, the stone roads work.
Game saved.
In the worst case we will have
Ship
to build a few more of these, or we can just relocate. But it will be a bit hard to get... Oh no, the police station should work just fine. If you do it like that. Okay, and another police station on that side. And another fire watch here. So, but of course, in order to make the workers happy, we need a church. As well as a school. Oh, could please these notifications stop?
It's all prepared. Truth doesn't indicate.
Yeah, just publish it.
It's
It makes our people more happy.
to be true to oneself.
Does it work here as well? Mostly.
The festival has ended.
That seems to work pretty well.
Your city has grown uglier.
This city is a magnet for genius.
And again, I wish you would just give me a notification and not an entire message. So, what does he do?
Ship constructed.
Affects all carpentry works and window makers. Maintenance
A
cost
fire
negative
broke
80% plus extra goods occasionally produces extra perks. So that should solve that issue.
The fire has been vanquished.
So, now we have a lot of happy workers. And I don't want to take the time to downgrade all these. So I'm just going to rebuild. And that should give us a nice reserve of farmer workforce. I hated that each time I quit the fast forwarding. Alright, I forgot. I'm still used to Anno 1404, always keeping the plus key pressed. So every time I'm basically clicking here. Oh, that's a bit weird. Okay, so, bread, soap. We're producing all of that on this island here already.
Ship constructed.
Didn't we have a trade union here somewhere? I thought. I mean, I know that we have one down here, heavily improving our animal farms. But okay, let's first get rid of the other worker houses.
Game saved.
And all that unnecessary stuff. Of course, what I'm currently doing is not very good for balance because, well, royal taxes, right? A really unnecessary system, if you ask me. That is especially bad explained in this game.
Fancy making hay while the sun shines, master?
No, I will not give you. I would not build anything for you. Now I guess we don't need these anymore. But since I just destroyed so many production lines for worker clothes, I might want to build a few additional here. Just to make sure that we don't run on worker clothes. I mean, we have so many productions. Hopefully that will suffice. I mean, we know that the advanced buildings actually don't need that stuff. So, and I know that if we get rid of all these worker houses here, that we will lose quite many buildings, quite many workers, so we might have to further expand this city here a little bit to counter that. And then I need to reroute our trade routes for beer and stuff like that. But that shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Stores are inundated.
Okay, here we definitely have enough soap, sausages and bread.
We lack the requisite.
How many are we going to lose? 160 through 20. 480. 640. 800. 960. 1160. 1280 or a bit more. Okay, yeah, it's definitely a good thing that we are going to upgrade a few more houses over here. So, and since beer has been enough, I still want to have a few more ships. I mean, that bonus on trade is great. We still could use more.
Ship constructed. Game saved.
Now come on, get your 10th resident. I want to upgrade you all. What are you missing? Ah, I see. That should do the trick now.
It's all right here, I suppose.
Okay, you definitely are out of range. I can't really do much about that. And that actually worked. Great. No time to reroute the production. So,
It's our human rights.
you have that here, that here, that here, that here. So I only have to focus on beer. But also add the others to this route. Okay, so... Is that the right? No, I did a space in there. And you also get a second ship. Except...
A fire broke out.
Wait, where is that fire? Because I can't really concentrate on doing things. Okay, it was an oil rig in the old world, in the new world. Sorry, I mistook that. So, time to go back to sausages. Move Kebab Town to the bottom. And also add another ship. Oh, the royal taxes are really kicking in. Now nearly 70,000.
Why not share some of my daily hell with you? How did you manage to wriggle?
So that is the thing. Highly specialized cities are actually more efficient, but they cost more.
Sales!
Way more. Okay, so for a trade union we might need items that improve some stuff. Cab assembly line is not necessary for us. But the crop farms are nice. Charcoal kilns that can produce caoutchouc. That might actually prove useful on this island. But they're standing outside of the range of a trade union, so that wouldn't actually do much. Steelworks, weapon factory and heavy weapons factory. Don't have much of that here.
Ship constructed.
Oh, you guys are missing steel, okay. So what else are we actually producing here? We have goldsmiths. We have clockmakers here.
Game saved.
So I honestly don't know for the moment
I'm
what the
confident
spectacle
it's ready
factory
to
is. Again?
Idiot is back.
Okay.
Uncompromising journalism.
Complex champagne cellar and rum distillery. So this might be good for one of our southern islands. I hate the new ship list. I really hate it. Oh yeah, well, our ship is on the way.
A renowned personage has arrived.
Yeah, and that renowned personage can now wait. So, beer should now also be fixed. And now I have time, and now I have to dismiss her actively. Captain Ibrahim. I have no idea what he does.
Attention for the Admiral.
Do we have?
Rudder.
Yeah, there's not much more necessary. But that of course would require us to rebuild that entire area here. So that we have enough crop farms gathered around that trade union. We have 12 crop farms here. We could get rid of the crop farms over here. For the additional production, but nah, that shouldn't be necessary. And I guess we can already in this episode at least start with the next step, which would be the artisan. Of course I removed all the worker population here. I have to rebuild a city. That was kinda stupid. Not only kinda stupid, it was stupid. Oh well, it helped me in the short term to organize things, and as you all know, I have no issue with rebuilding stuff that I have destroyed.
A fire broke out.
Wow, nice.
broke out.
Explosions. Here's the spectacle factory.
The fire has been vanquished.
By the way, are we running low on anything? On light bulbs, as it seems. You're missing filaments, and for filaments you need more coal. Okay. Didn't we have something that increases our coal production from the charcoal makers?
Ship constructed. Game saved.
Ah, here, proactivity plus 30% plus extra goods. Then I guess we have no choice. So that should give you an additional boost. At least that is what I hope. Yeah, you're running at 230%. 189, that ain't much.
Flagship at your service.
Time to make some more influence available. So that item that we got here, pastry chef. I forgot that we had that. Okay, affects crop farms, productivity 35%. So we can actually rebuild that area with only 8 crop farms. Yeah, that administrator should actually help us. I mean, 3% maintenance decrease is already a lot.
You gained
Oh
an
cool, we are
influence
losing people.
bonus.
We'll notify you when we're unhappy.
Ran out of sausages. Okay, apparently I actually do have to do some fixing here. But first, the crop farms.
Ship constructed.
A farm? We no food. We're taking every care.
This better not be a call.
Eli. I'm your friend. You're making good money thanks to me.
Game saved.
So, time to use the space as efficiently as humanly possible. Sometimes this tool is acting a little bit weird. And later we can just build here a few more. So, do we actually have to take care of our sausage production? Maybe I should actually increase everything a little bit. Okay, then let's go for a slight overproduction. Yeah, that works.
The people celebrate
Beautiful,
your
isn't
leadership.
it? The entire part of the island only covered in crops. Okay then. How far does the factory actually go? Quite far. Okay then.
A fire broke out.
And again, it is an oil refinery. But at least we didn't have to jump away too far. So, flour mills, I mean... we have increased our production quite a lot. Wait, do we actually have a grain trade route or something like that? No, not really. Because we can actually do a very heavy increase. And then we still have 35% overproduction. Let's just have a slight overproduction of everything, huh? At least that works for me. Oh wait, I forgot, those here have access to energy. So they're producing roughly like 16. 4 times 2 due to the energy makes 8.
Game saved.
Totally forgot the energy bonus. So yeah, that actually does work for us. So we built 4 of them. Maybe we can build 2 more of these. Soap is fine for us. I hope the next shop's delivery comes soon. Roads, schnapps, and of course the ships are not being highlighted. That is a shame. But yeah, that should now do the trick. And maybe I will find a way to move all that heavy industry to a different island. So that we get more city attractiveness and also more people happiness. Though I don't think we need much more happiness here. Just a little bit of pollution.
My portmanteau has spilled out everywhere.
Yeah, should actually not be necessary. Just some rerouting of trade routes should already do the trick.
What a time to be alive.
And then we have to build a city that we only require 1 district. But that is something that we are going to do in the next episode. Here we are now going to wrap up for today. For you it will be today, for me, well, I will probably record the next episode right after that, because during the weekend I won't be at home. And this looks like a great motive for thumbnail. And yeah, as always, I hope you liked this episode. If yes, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. It's always a great feedback for me. It keeps me motivated. And if you have any direct feedback or questions, then don't hesitate to write it down in the comments. I will make sure to read it all. And yeah, if you want to get in touch with me directly or with the community, then you may join our community Discord. You will find an invitation link in the video description below. And if you want to get notified whenever I upload something new, then just make sure you are subscribed to the channel and have notifications activated. And with that, I say goodbye and see you next time. Bye bye.